What's going on, guys? Dan Watson here with ViralStacking.com. In today's video, I'm very excited to show you pretty much my favorite PTC/faucet website, just because there's so many ways to earn. Even I'm not taking advantage of all of them yet, and I'm going to show you some of my favorites. I'm going to try to be pretty thorough in this video and show you all that I'm using and some of the things that I'm not even utilizing yet. So don't be intimidated. You don't have to utilize it all right away or anything like that. Just concentrate on the parts that you like first and then maybe grow it from there. If you need to rewind the video to catch something else again, that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to go ahead and get into it now, so let's go ahead and start. Alright guys, so the site is Dutchy Final AutoClaim, and you can claim over 70 cryptocurrency coins at the same time with their auto faucet. I think at the time of this video it is actually 74, but we'll actually go over to the site here in a second and take a look. So you can start earning cryptocurrency on the best auto faucet out there by doing tasks, offers, surveys, staking, faucet, short links, PTC, mining, videos, and more. So there's several ways to earn, as mentioned. You have offer walls and surveys, a great way to earn a lot of coins by playing games, answering some questions, or registering on applications. Try premium surveys like CPX Research and Pollfish. There's also roll games, which is kind of like their faucet for Dutchy instead of cryptocurrency, but I'll explain that here in a bit. It's one of the simplest ways you can earn. You just need to click a button to get the reward. You can claim on the 2 roll games every 30 minutes. They have a PTC wall, which I definitely take advantage of quite often. You can earn by watching some advertised websites. They have staking, which is going to be a big passive part of this website, and one of the main reasons we are using it. We'll talk more about that here in just a bit as well. There are multiple payment methods. Withdraw your earnings straight to your wallet. We pay directly via the blockchain. Furthermore, we support Coinbase and Faucet Pay payments with absolutely 0 withdrawal fees, so that's super awesome. Hard to beat that. Bonuses and contests. We provide 3 different bonuses to boost your earnings. Reaching new levels, playing each day, or holding Space Token will make you eligible to get these bonuses. Challenge other users with our daily, weekly, and monthly contests. Alright, so let's go over a few Dutchy Final AutoClaim frequently asked questions. What is Final AutoClaim? Final AutoClaim is an enhanced cryptocurrency faucet available for mobile and desktop that allows users to earn crypto by playing games, completing surveys, offers, and short links tasks. How does it work? Final AutoClaim works like many auto faucets. It allows you to automatically get paid. The difference between this auto faucet and others is that our faucet permits you to claim up to 70 cryptocurrencies, actually more at this point, automatically in the same page, and permits you to choose where you want to receive your coins. There's more information on this by checking payment in the FAQ section, but we'll get to that here in a bit. Is Final AutoClaim legitimate? Final AutoClaim is a completely legitimate website, paying more than hundreds of dollars to users every single day. You can check out our payment proof on Trustpilot or Foxy Rating. How can I get started using this site? After registering and validating your account, you will have to set your addresses by clicking on the Set Your Addresses button. Then go to the dashboard page, select the coins that you want, choose your favorite payment method, and finally click the Start Auto Faucet button. This may sound like a lot, but there's actually not a whole lot to it, and I'll show you how to get started very quickly when we actually go to the site. What is Dutchy? Dutchy is what you earn by doing tasks, surveys, or playing games. There is also a free roll every 30 minutes that acts as a faucet for Dutchy. Then it is used to run the auto faucet. You can see Dutchy at the time available for claiming. Example, a 4-minute claim costs 4 Dutchy, and if you select 6 coins except BTC, it costs 4 times 6, so 24 Dutchy per refresh. Dutchy tokens can be converted into any cryptocurrency available on the website or used for PTC or banner advertising campaigns as well. So how can I earn Dutchy? We already talked about that briefly. We touched on it, but we'll go into it here in a little bit more detail. There's the doing short links tasks. The site has an enhanced short links wall that permit users to vote for their favorite shorteners. This system allows users to access directly the best short links. Click here to learn about short links and features available on the short links wall. There's also playing games. You can roll every 30 minutes or play flip game. I don't recommend those a whole lot just because I'm not a fan of games of chance, but that's completely up to you. They have offers and survey tasks. We work with many surveys and offers services who will provide to earn more than just one task done. Leveling up. Users can increase his or her level by doing tasks. receive automatically Dutchy after each important level is received. Example, level 5, 10, 15, and 20 will each give you Dutchy upon completion or arrival of that level. Winning contests. There is a daily and a weekly contest. Each will reward the 10 most active users. During a 24-hour time frame for the daily contest, reset is at midnight server time. 7-day time frame for the weekly contest, reset each Monday at midnight server time. And contests are based on the XP earned by users. And we'll go over XP here in a little bit. Inviting your friends, users that you refer, gives you 20% of the Dutchy that person earns. That's a really, really generous affiliate commission in my opinion. How can I earn Dutchy? We already pretty much went over this, but yes, you can go to the balance page, clicking on the exchange. On this page, you will be able to exchange your Dutchy for any cryptocurrency available in the site. This system permits you to earn Dutchy. You can exchange Dutchy for other coins and finally withdraw directly like a classic non-auto faucet. There's a few different options you can do there, and again, we'll touch on those again once we actually get into the site itself. How can I receive my coins automatically? The site provides payment methods or modes. There's the balance mode, which I personally use. By choosing a balance mode as payment method, you'll receive all payments on your internal auto faucet balance, then you'll be able to withdraw manually by clicking balance button. There's also the faucet pay mode, which I myself do not use as I am in the United States and cannot use faucet pay, but if that's your preferred method, you also have that option as well. Can I close the browser and keep the auto faucet running? And the answer is no. The claim page has to be open to get the auto faucet running, even if you are selected on other tabs in the browser. How to start the auto faucet system? I will be happy to show you that in this tutorial. It's one of the quickest, easiest things there is. Do I have to stay on the claim page to keep the auto faucet running? And no, you do not need to stay on that page. You can do stuff on other tabs of the browser, and as long as you keep that tab open in the background, payment will be sent in any case. How can I receive coins available in my balance? The easiest way is to swap everything over to the coin you want to withdraw and make sure you have a valid wallet address set up for that coin before you withdraw. What is the minimum withdrawal value? The minimum withdrawal value for withdrawals varies from coin to coin and changes from time to time, so I suggest checking that before you make a withdrawal request. How do achievements work? This website provides daily achievements. Each daily achievement can be reached each day, and they are reset at midnight server time. There are also long-term achievements which require more tasks but give better rewards. Where can I find gift codes? They regularly post gift codes on their social media networks, so be sure to follow all their pages to get updated when there are new codes, as the number of gift codes is limited. How can I redeem a gift code? You can redeem a gift code that you have received by clicking on the icon in the navigation bar. Can I create more than one account? No, multiple accounts are strictly forbidden, so I do not suggest it in any way, shape, or form. Can my family member use the website with his or her account on the same network as mine? And the answer is yes, but you need to make sure that you and your family member do use a different IP address. 2 accounts cannot be used on the same device. Okay, so here's my Dutchy final AutoClaim strategy. And I'm going to go over this here, and then we'll go over to the site and look at it, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. But once you see the inside of the site, you might want to come back and look at this strategy again, just to make sure it all makes sense. If it doesn't, you're more than welcome to contact me, and I'll be more than happy to try to answer any questions possible. So this may seem a little bit complicated overall at first, but things are going to move slowly at first, so you have plenty of time to copy and paste each step, and that's really all this is, just copy and pasting. Space coin is going to be the biggest part of this strategy here, and almost everything we do is going to be based around this coin. Our first step is going to be based on Dutchy, however. The reason is simply because this is the fuel that we need to run the faucet like we already talked about. We have the option to manually collect Dutchy in ways very similar to how you would collect Bitcoin Satoshi on most other faucet and PTC sites. We can watch videos, look at ads, claim faucets, and a few other ways as well. I will concentrate on the faucets, surf ads, and PTC ads first and foremost, and if you want to earn even more Dutchy, you can start utilizing the short links and other methods also. Once we run through the faucets and the PTC ads, we will have more than enough Dutchy to start running the auto faucet. If you leave the browser tab open, you can let the auto faucet run by itself, and it will stop only when you have run out of Dutchy. You will earn more for running the auto faucet on the weekends, so I would make it a challenge to yourself to collect more Dutchy each week, and every time you start the auto faucet on Saturday morning, try your best to make sure you have more Dutchy than you did 7 days ago the last time you started the faucet. When you start using the website, you will only be at level 1. This means you can only claim 1 coin while running the auto faucet. You might as well click the space coin to be the 1 coin that you claim with the auto faucet on level 1. Once you have done this a few times, you will rack up enough XP to graduate to level 2. Once you get to level 2, you'll be able to add another coin to your space coin that you are already collecting. It really doesn't matter what your second coin is, because we will be swapping every coin we collect into space, so pick whatever coin you like as long as your second coin to claim while running the auto faucet. So each time you collect enough XP to graduate to the next level, this would be a good time to use the swap feature to swap all your coins into space. You will keep repeating this process until you have the minimum amount of space needed to stake for Dutchy on the site. At the time of this writing, the minimum amount of stake you can space to earn Dutchy is 50 space coins. Each time you earn enough to graduate to the next level, start claiming additional coin, swap all your collected coins to space and add those to the original 50 that you staked in order to earn Dutchy. Please don't forget to claim your faucets and surf your PTC ads at least a couple times every day. Even though you'll be earning some Dutchy on autopilot by staking the space coin, you will still want to keep getting all the free Dutchy you possibly can because you want to work your way up to a level that is high enough that you can be earning all of the available coins all at one time every time you run the auto faucet. This is where things really start to speed up. Final AutoClaim allows you to claim many different types of cryptocurrencies in a single tab. You just have to register, enter your cryptocurrency address, and choose the cryptocurrencies you want to claim. It is really as easy as that. This is by far, hands down, the brain-dead easiest way to diversify your crypto portfolio and get involved with dozens of high-quality, well-ranked coins in one place. Do yourself a huge favor and get involved with this platform as quickly as possible, and your future self will thank you. I'm already kicking myself for not getting involved with this program earlier, and you can sign up completely free by clicking the banner below or the link. Alright guys, this is what the front page of Dutchy Final AutoClaim looks like. As you can see here at the time of this video, you can currently earn 74 different cryptocurrency coins at the same time, as long as you're at level 74 or higher. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and we will show you some of the things that this site has to offer and a little bit more on how our strategy works. Alright guys, this is what the back office of your Dutchy Final AutoClaim is going to look like. There are a few ads here, but that's how they earn their money, so don't pay much attention to at least the ads on the sides. Now these are the coins that are available to claim. As mentioned before, there are quite a few of them. I don't know if you've ever used an auto faucet before, but basically, like we mentioned before, a regular cryptocurrency faucet, you do a small task such as solving a CAPTCHA or something like that, and then you get rewarded with a small amount of cryptocurrency, end of transaction. With an auto faucet, you can basically turn the auto faucet on and you get those small amounts of cryptocurrency, whether it be every 60 seconds, every 10 minutes, every 30 minutes, every hour, whatever the case may be. It varies from auto faucet to different auto faucet. The deal is, in order to run that auto faucet, you need fuel to run it. So in this case, with this website, your fuel that you need to run your auto faucet is called Dutchy. And you can see here I have a little over 1 million Dutchy here. I happen to be at level 120. So I'm going to show you how you start that auto faucet before I show you some of the different ways to gather Dutchy for it. Now, there's a few options here. I'm going to show you the options that I choose. I just leave this on balance mode. They have the reward multiplier. I go ahead and put that on 5 times. I've found that 4 minutes seems to be the best bang for the buck, and then I leave this option the way it is. Now, as mentioned before, when you're only on level 1, when you're just starting, you can only select 1 coin. I would recommend selecting space if that was the case, but it doesn't really matter. It can be any coin you want. And you collect XP by doing different tasks, and we'll talk more about that here in a sec. But when you get enough XP, you will level up to level 2, and that means you can select 2 coins into any coins to collect at the same time, and so on and so forth until you get to level 74. then you can collect all 74 at one time. And then once you're at level 75 and above, it just automatically does all of them unless you want to change it and just only collect it all in one. That's completely up to you. Once you've done that part, you do need to go down here and perform a quick CAPTCHA. Then you can simply click the Start Auto Faucet button. So this is what the auto faucet looks like once it's running. You can see here my progress to being at level 121. I have a little over 8,000 XP. I need 12,000 XP in order to get to that next level, and I'll show you how the XP works here in a little bit. But you can see it's collecting all these coins, and this is how much balance is being added to my wallets every 4 minutes, because remember that's what we set up in our options. And this is when the next payout is, this many seconds. And remember, you can keep this tab of your browser open and running and still do things in other browsers, or excuse me, other tabs of your browser, and it shouldn't slow you down or anything like that. So quite a few coins, so quite a few additions to my balance. There's quite a little bit more information here on the different ways you can earn, so you can feel free to read that or use that as a menu if you like. And here is the area for your affiliate information, your promo material. You have your regular affiliate link right there, and then they have an option for your banners over here. That's under promotion tools. And we'll take a look at some of the banners we can have. They have different sizes of them as well. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but that's pretty much how this works. That's how you get to it. So let's concentrate on how we earn the fuel to run this auto faucet. We would need to go to Earn Dutchy. And like I said, there's several different ways. The first thing I'm going to show you is the most simple and quick way, and that is going to be the rolls. Now these are going to act as your faucets. Now this one is a Dutchy faucet, so we'll click that. I won't actually do it, but I'll show you how it works. Each of these two faucets, or rolls, is going to require you to watch a video, so I'm not going to bore you with that. Basically, you would just have to do this CAPTCHA, and you can do a roll or you can do a boosted roll, and basically you can add 50% to what you would earn. If you do the boosted roll, it just means the video is slightly longer. I don't think they're usually more than about 20-30 seconds at most. Now, if we go back to Earn Dutchy, they have another roll, and this is a coin roll. Now this does not give you Dutchy, but it does give you cryptocurrency. And what cryptocurrency this gives you changes from month to month, and this is something that the community votes on. As you can see here, this month if you roll this faucet, you will be getting Polygon or Matic. That is what the community voted on for this month. As this month is almost over at the point of this recording, the next month will be a different coin. So this will not help you run the auto faucet, but it will still go into your balances that you can convert into something else if you want, or you can keep it there as Polygon, or whatever the case may be, but it's just another way to earn with the site. So after we take care of our two rolls, the next thing I like to take care of is the PTC wall. Now these work like PTC ads, like pretty much any other PTC website you might have used in the past. And this is where I'm going to explain the XP. You get 50 XP for completing one view. Now XP does not act as fuel to run the auto faucet. XP is what you need to collect in order to advance to the next level, like we talked about, level 1, level 2, level 3, and coincides with how many coins you can claim at one time with the auto faucet. So you really don't have to worry about these as a separate thing. Just know that when you do these PTC ads and several other things on the site, you will get XP that will add up and get you to the next level. Now you can see here, sometimes you have different durations for these ads. It will start with the highest paying ones, which do take the longest, and this will give you 114 Dutchy for watching this video for 40 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and open that just so you can see what it looks like. You can see you will have a countdown timer up here in the top right while this ad tries to load and play. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Just depends on if the advertiser has their link right. But it doesn't matter. If it doesn't show up, you will still get paid as long as this countdown timer goes all the way to the end. This is going to be the only one that I let go just because I want you to see the process. But once it gets down to the end, you will get your Dutchy added to this amount right here. This is my current Dutchy amount. And you will also be awarded that XP that it mentioned just a bit ago. In this case, 50 XP for each PTC ad. Once that countdown timer is done, you do need to click Submit. And it'll open the ad in another tab. But you can go back to your regular tab and you'll see 114 Dutchy and 50 XP have been added to your account for visiting that advertiser's link. I know I'm going through this a little bit quick, but I have a lot to cover. If you get confused, feel free to rewind it and go back and watch that part, and I think it'll make sense to you. Now, as you can see here, there are a lot of PTC ads that you can watch to add up to quite a bit of Dutchy that you can use to run that auto faucet. And as mentioned before, I would keep letting this Dutchy add up until the weekend, Saturday morning, and then start running your auto faucet because you do earn quite a bit more for running the auto faucet during the weekend. So especially when you're just starting out, you will get a lot better bang for your time, so to speak, by letting this Dutchy pile up, add up, and then running it on the weekend. That's what I do. Alright, so after we take care of all our PTC ads, I would suggest going to the surf ads. Now these work almost identically to the PTC ads, except instead of selecting one, it automatically selects the first one for you. And you can see here, the countdown timer has automatically started for that first surf ad. Now, that's really the only difference between these PTC ads and the surf ads is with the PTC ads, you need to select one, watch it, click submit, and then go select another one. But with these, you just click the surf ads, and it automatically selects one for you and automatically starts the countdown timer. So it's actually a little bit more convenient, but it's just another way to do the exact same thing to keep earning more Dutchy. Again, you do need to click submit. And you can see those 57 Dutchy were added to my balance, and it starts out another one, and that one doesn't have a very long countdown timer, so as much Dutchy, but it automatically goes to the next one. If it says wait focus, you do need to go over here and click just to show the program that you are indeed watching it and you're not getting distracted. But as long as this countdown timer is going, you should be good. I'm going to go back to the dashboard now. I'm not going to waste your time going through all these. Just to recap so far, when we're earning our Dutchy, which is the fuel for our auto faucet, first I will go through and I will do both of these rolls, which act like faucets, mini faucets. One will give you Dutchy and another will give you a different coin every month. Then I will go through and hit the PTC ads, followed then by the surf ads. If you do this a couple times a day, you can do these rolls every 30 minutes. So, if you had nothing else to do, you can come in and do these every 30 minutes and add them up pretty quick. They do regenerate these PTC and surf ads fairly often, at least every 24 hours, but I found that if you do once in the morning and once in the evening, there are quite a few of each still by doing that. Now, I want to show you where those go. Those when you collect your cryptocurrency by running your auto faucet, depending on how many coins you can collect at one time, they will go into your wallets over here. Now, you do not have to set up a wallet address for each one of these right away. In fact, I don't even think you have to set up any of them right away, even though most of the instructions say so. You just need one if you want to withdraw. But this is where they all are, and you can see the different amounts that you have. This is how much chain link I have. This is the minimum required to withdraw, but I'm not worried about withdrawing chain link. I'm really not worried about withdrawing any of these as of yet. As mentioned before, the main coin that we're going to concentrate here on this site is the space coin. And you can see here, this is how much space coin I have. I'm not going to actually withdraw. I'm just going to open this up so you can see. My balance right now is 1.45 space, and that isn't worth a whole lot, but if we scroll up, you can see the total value of all these cryptocurrency wallets, since I'm claiming 74 coins at one time, equals $2.73. Now you saw I have a little over a million Dutchy, and that's because I'm waiting until the weekend to run it. So that's why I don't have a whole lot right here. Some of this is just left over from the last time I ran it. But that's where they all are. And you can, if you want to, withdraw each one of these separately, or you can go to swap, and this will save you a lot of time. Pretty awesome. you can basically swap all your coins. And I want to swap everything except for the Dutchy. I'm not really wanting to change my Dutchy right now. I want to save it for the auto faucet. But I can change all my coins over to any coin I want to, pretty much. So I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to change all my coins over to space coin. Minimum amount. Obviously, I have more than that, so I can do that. So I can click exchange, and boom. All my coins worth $2.70 has been successfully exchanged for 113 space. Now, when we have enough space, what we want to do is go over here to staking. Now they have several different ways that you can stake, and most of them are ways to stake space. Sometimes they have ways to stake some other coins as well. As you can see, these aren't really amazing earnings. They're not terrible, but they're not amazing, but we're not interested in those. Interested in these two right here. As you can see here, this is the earning per year, and this is their quote, not mine. This is subject to change, but this is what it's been for quite a while now. And in order to do either of these, you do need a DeFi wallet. In a previous video, I've shown you how to set up your MetaMask wallet, and you do need to have your MetaMask wallet set up in order to stake these. If you don't know how to do that, you can go to Earn Dutchy, space bonuses. And again, feel free to rewind this to any section if you want. You need to go over it. First of all, you need to have a MetaWallet extension installed in your browser. Install now. I'm not worried about that. This will give you directions on how to do that. This will take you directly to MetaMask. If you prefer using a mobile phone, you can use a Trust Wallet, which already has these. But I prefer to use the MetaMask. That's the way I prefer to do it. Now, I like to stake space LP as opposed to just holding the space and staking it, because instead, if you just stake the space in your MetaMask wallet and hold it, you'll get more space, and that's cool, but I prefer to get it in Dutchy. That way I can use it to turn it into any other coin that I want. Remember how in the swap you had the option to convert Dutchy into other coins as well. We didn't utilize that option yet, but you do have that option. We will be using it in the future. So you can do this either with the Pancake Swap Pool, and that is for space on the BNB chain, on the Binance Smart Chain. You can do it with Spacematic for the Quick Swap Pool, and that is if you want to use the Polygon network. And you can also use Space FTM or Spooky Swap Pool if you want to use space on the Phantom network. Now, if you're not familiar with many of these, I suggest going with the Binance Smart Chain. I feel like it's the most reliable, it's the most trustworthy. There are maybe one or two other benefits to going with these. The Binance Smart Chain used to have really high fees, but they have since lowered those significantly. So that would be my own personal recommendation. You can do whatever you want. And they do have a very detailed tutorial on how to do this, on how to stake liquidity, and that's what the stake LP means, space LP. And so you can follow these instructions in order to stake space LP. And once you do that, see, this is how much stake LP I am staking at the moment. I can click this and it'll refresh my balance. That's what it is now. And then once you have done that, once you have got enough space to stake space LP, you can go back to staking. Not worried about that. And go to this stake space LP. And check this out. You get Dutchy, free Dutchy. Oh, well, it's not free. You do have to stake your space for it. You can see how much here I have staked. But you do get Dutchy every single day. I think it gives it to you like every 6 hours, every 12 hours, something like that. And I can claim it whenever I want. I can claim it every single day, or I can just wait till the weekend when I'm ready to actually use it and run the auto faucet. You also have the ability, like I said, keep in mind, see, you also get XP for claiming your staking earnings. So that's a way that you can earn XP without having to spend a bunch of time clicking through a bunch of ads or watching videos. You can just go in here and, stake a bunch of space LP, and then anytime you claim it, you get XP as well. So that's very, very convenient. They have options for people that don't have a whole lot of money they can use out of pocket, and they have options, to earn XP and level up for people, that have already either done the clicking work or, have a little bit more money out of pocket to spend. Remember, if we go back over here to swap, we can either use this amount of Dutchy to run our auto faucet, or we can use it to go ahead and swap to whatever coin we want. If we want to swap it to space, so we can stake more space LP and earn even more Dutchy tokens, we can do that. Or we can simply swap it to whatever we want to withdraw. And if you're wanting to withdraw, I would recommend possibly converting it to Tron, because TRX has very, very, very low fees. And that would be one way to withdraw your earnings that you got in Dutchy. With that 40%, that's pretty amazing, and that you can use to fund other projects. Now, like I said, I have been using my withdrawals from other PTC and faucet sites in order to buy more Dutchy to run this auto faucet more so I can earn more space, so that will earn me even more Dutchy. I want to get to a point where when I'm running this auto faucet, or if I decide to eventually just start swapping instead of doing the auto faucet, basically where I can withdraw a certain amount of Tron each week or each day, and then, put the rest into more space LP. It'll probably eventually be a 50-50 split, to where every week I come in here and I'll either run the auto faucet or simply use this swap and do half into Tron, half into space, and withdraw the Tron and then just stake more space. So hopefully that makes sense. If you want to do like I do and use some of your withdrawals from other websites in order to purchase more Dutchy, you can go over here, deposit Dutchy tokens. And I use Crypto Unifier. I haven't really messed with any of the others. You can use MetaMask if you want. And I use, not Doge. I use Tron for this because, again, the fees are very, very low. And you can do however many Dutchy you want. If you want to do 1 million Dutchy, that will cost you a little under 100 TRX. And if you're using the Atomic wallet, like I recommend, you can take your withdrawals from other sites. If those withdrawals are in Bitcoin, or if they're in Litecoin, if they're in TRX, whatever it may be, you can use Atomic wallet to convert all those withdrawals from other websites into TRX and use it to purchase more Dutchy, which you can then use to either use as fuel for the auto faucet or to swap into space to stake to earn that 40% and earn more Dutchy, which you can then, again, either trade into other cryptocurrencies or use it to stake more space, or both. So I know this sounds a little bit confusing. There's a lot of information here, but I wanted to go over all of it, or at least most of it, and be very, very thorough. If this is a little bit complicated or over your head, that's fine. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Just concentrate now on going to the Earn Dutchy and do your rolls, do your PTCs, do your surf ads, work on gathering up some Dutchy, and then once Saturday morning hits, just go ahead and start that auto faucet and collecting in as many coins as you can depending on your level. And maybe every week when you do that, go ahead and swap everything over to space. And just do that for a few weeks, and eventually go over here to your space bonuses. And this is something we looked at before. Go over here to this tutorial. You should have already watched my video on how to set up your MetaMask wallet, and then click on this tutorial after you've been gathering cryptocurrency by running the auto faucet for a few weeks, on the weekends, and converting everything over to space. Do this tutorial, learn how to stake space LP. I'll probably have a separate video that I do that and show how to do it with at least the Binance Smart Chain Network, how I do it with the Pancake Swap that they use for that smart chain. I'll do a separate video on that. But for right now, you don't have to worry about that. Just worry about gathering up your Dutchy and using it to power your auto faucet. You can let it sit in whatever coin you select. You can let it sit in several different coins if you want. But just concentrate on collecting Dutchy so you can run that auto faucet to collect the cryptocurrency and eventually use this swap feature. And if you want to swap the Dutchy straight from that instead of running the auto faucet, you can. If you don't want to leave your computer running or whatever, you can swap Dutchy straight over to Space. And I would definitely recommend swapping all these other coins over to Space as well once you have set up everything and learned how to stake LP. So hopefully that makes sense. That's going to wrap it up for this very lengthy overview of Dutchy Final AutoClaim, but I know a lot of people have been asking for it since my last video got erased, but here you go. This is how you use Dutchy Final AutoClaim. This is how I'm using it. I love this website. I think it has so much potential, and like I said, there's a lot of aspects to it and features that I'm not even utilizing yet. I'm not really utilizing much of the offer walls yet. I do intend to explore that a little bit more with some of the different surveys and things like that they have to offer. I'm not really a fan of short links, but if you want to do that or the games, that's completely up to you. They also have a CPU miner here that you can utilize if you so desire. So quite a few options, and we will cover more of this in the future. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer those for you as quickly as possible, at least to the best of my knowledge. There's still quite a bit of this website that I'm still learning myself, but I'm loving it so far. If you got anything out of this video, or you're enjoying the series and want to support the channel, please do make sure you are subscribed and like this video. It helps a lot on these video platforms with their algorithms to show these videos to more people. And the more people that see these videos, the more people get involved with cryptocurrency. And the more people that get involved with cryptocurrency, the more the prices go up. So it's kind of a win-win scenario for everybody involved. I think that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it every single time. I never take it for granted when one of you guys or gals watches these videos. It really does mean the world to me. So stay in tune, stay touched. Make sure that you keep your eyes out for the next video, and I will talk to you then. Thanks again.